Hi, I'm Dave Blake from EasyGates Direct, and in today's video I'm going to share with you how to set up your DNAKE Villa Stations and show you how quick and easy it is to get set up and operational. So first things first, you're going to need to go to the cloud, DNAKE's cloud website, which is eu-cloud.dnake.com. And you need an account for this, which will be set up by your distributor. So if you haven't got one set up just yet, then give us a shout. We can get that set up for you. And then the next thing you want to do is log in. So just click on the login page there. And it will take you to your dashboard here, where you can see all of your online and offline devices and all of the sites that you've created there. So first things first, that's what we're going to want to do. We want to go to Site on the left-hand side. And you'll see there's two tabs here. There's Community and there's Single Family. Community is for kind of your multi-way systems. So if there's multi-residencies, more than one apartment, then this is what you'd want to set it up under. Also, if you want to use some of the property manager features, such as the time ranges for certain access rules and that kind of thing, then you'll want to create it under Community. But for a very basic kind of setup, with a villa station with a single call button there, we're going to create this under Single Family. And again, this is so much quicker to get enrolled onto the cloud and get set up there. So if you click on Single Family and then just click on Create New Single Family on the right hand side, it's going to ask you for a bit of information. So we're going to create this and give this site a name called EasyGates Test. Select the country region, which I'm going to set to UK +0, and then set the language as English. And then from here, you've got license selection as well. So there's three options for license selection. You've got no use license. So that's if you're just using it in a very basic way, where it's just the call station going to the monitor. Then you, without the use of the app, then just click no use license. If you're using the app, or if you're having this set up in a scenario where it's just the call station calling through to the app only, or if you're having a monitor on a separate network to the call station, then you'll need to use a license called without indoor monitor. And it's kind of as it sounds, really. It's either without indoor monitor, where it's calling straight through to the mobile app, like I said before, it's calling through to a monitor on a separate network. But for today's video, we're using with indoor monitor, which is where the call station and the monitor are both set up on the same network as we have them set up here. So select that, and from there, you've got an option to start adding your devices from here straight away. So I'm going to set the device type to the Villa Station. Now, Villa Stations are all of the DNAKE's single button call stations or door stations with individual buttons there. So I'm going to set that to Villa Station. The door station option there is for your multi-dwelling, multi-occupancy. So that would be set up in your, so instead of under Single Family, it'd be set up under Community. So next thing it's asking for is the MAC address. So for the Villa Stations, you can find this on the box, or you can find this on the back of the unit itself. If you've already mounted the unit there and thrown away the box, you can get the MAC address just by logging into the call station locally via the IP address. Just open the web browser, go to the IP address and log in, and under the system information there, you can get the MAC address from there. But I have got these set to one side for now, so I'm just going to copy my MAC address and paste it in for the S213K. The device number, it will automatically allot the device number as you've added each device. So it's going to start from 1 and go onwards, but obviously I've only got 1 in this case, so just leave that as it is. And I'm just going to call this S213K test. You can also set the daylight saving times here as well, but I'm just going to leave that as it is, because it will obtain the time and date from the country region that we've set to from a pooled address that it's automatically set up with. So just click Save, and then it will take you through to your device list here, and you can see the synchronized status there. It's synchronizing. If I just click Refresh, you'll see that's come online now, and the sync status has come up as synced. So that's my call station added, the S213 model, and I'm just going to add the monitor now. It's the same process, but obviously change it from the Villa Station down to indoor monitor. And again, same thing, copy and paste the MAC address there, Again, this is on the back of the device, on the box, or with the monitors themselves. You can go through to the settings. So you can click, swipe across, go to settings, select version in the settings on the monitor, and it will be, you'll have the MAC address, IP address, and all of the information on there as well. So just pop that in there and then set this to master. And you'll see that that's automatically set the device number as well. You can't edit that. As the master, it will always be device 0. And then just give this a name as well. So I'm just going to call this the H618W monitor, which is the model that we're using today. Leave the security as associated security, and the network as DHCP. This will just mean it will automatically assign itself an IP address to the network it's connected to. And then receive calls via. Now, going back to what I was saying before about the license type, you've got without indoor monitor and with indoor monitor. Now, if this was a monitor set up on a separate network to the call station, I'd need to change this to receive calls via SIP server, and I would need the license without indoor monitor. Being as we've got it set up today on the same network, then I'll leave that as receive calls via local network. And again, you'll see here I can set the daylight saving times as well there. So, but I'm just going to leave that for now. So, and then just click save. So you'll see here as well, it's also synchronizing. Just give that a few seconds to synchronize, and then just click the refresh button at the top there, and you'll see both devices are now online and synchronized. That's it. You do not need to do anything else, any additional programming. You don't need to set up the call button on the Villa Station, the IP address of what it's calling. It automatically knows this and has downloaded all the information from the cloud to those devices, so that call station knows it's calling that monitor that I've added, and so that'll work straight away. Some additional settings you can do from here. So if I click on the 3 dots on the right hand side here, you see I can get onto the relay setting. I can change the output times. So outputs will be 2 seconds on the relays that are set there. And I can change the names on these as well. So I can call this main gate, and I can call this relay 2 pedestrian gate, for instance. And just press save. So that's set the relays now. So that's how it will appear on the app, and it's how it'll appear on the monitor as well. And the next thing you'll want to do, that's what I was going to show you, is actually quickly how to, if you wanted to change the keypad code from here. Now, if I'd got this set up as a community, I can set up the keypad codes in a slightly different way, but I'll save that for another video for you. But in this scenario, I'm going to go the 3 dots on the right-hand side again, click on Access Device Web Server. And what this will do is it will create a link which will allow me to log into the call station device as if I'm logged into it locally, where I'll show you shortly. So if I click on that open button now, it will take me to the login page as if I'm on the local network. And just fill in the username and password. Default is admin and then password 123456. It's recommended to change that just so no one could get onto there as well. And you've got all the information on here. Like I said before, this is where I was talking about the MAC address, where all of this information, the firmware version, the model, etc., is saved. But what I want to do here is just go into access control, and then go down to the keypad code and click on edit. And this will allow me to change the keypad code here. So 2580, I'll set that to relay 1 and press OK. And that's it. That's as simple as. So if you wanted to add any more keypad codes, if you want to amend what's on there or delete, etc., you can do that just nice, quick and easy, and remotely as well, more importantly. So you don't have to go down to site to log onto the local network to do this. You can do it all remotely. So now we've got that set up, the final thing you'll want to do is set up the residents, and that's so that they can actually use the app. Now, there's 2 ways they can do this. So being that we've got this set up with a monitor, the monitor itself will have a QR code. So once the resident downloads the DNAKE Smart Pro app, there's a QR code scanning function on there. They can just scan the QR code on the monitor, or I can set them up manually, which I'm going to quickly do for you today here. So if I click on resident and click on add resident, input my name here, so Dave Blake. Put the email address in here, Dave Blake at EasyGates UK. You can choose to put a phone number in. It's not a mandatory field, and then set the language. Leave that as English, and then press save. So now what will happen is I will get an email come through, and on that email there'll be a QR code again where I can use the QR code feature in the app to scan and log in, or it'll have a unique password which will have been created, which I can just then use my email and the unique password to log into the app with. And once you're logged in, it will ask you to change the password to something more memorable and get you to log in again with that password. And then you'll have access to all of the functions and features within the DNAKE Smart Pro app, which I will be doing a video on separately, a separate video on all of the functions and features within there, how to use the event logging, how to set up Siri commands, how to set up additional family members, etc. So keep an eye out for that video. But yeah, that's how quick and easy it is and it can be to set up a single property on the DNAKE Smart Cloud platform.